Please subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Hey everybody, okay, I have some big things. One is I met yesterday with Karen Cohen, nutritionist extraordinaire, and she's joining the team with Sharon Otness-Foote to help me overcome some food stuff. We did a body composition last week and I was astonished, I don't know why, that my lean body mass is pretty minimal and my body fat is pretty high. I mean, not hard to tell looking at me, but the numbers are like, you know, irrefutable. Irrefutable evidence. So I started yesterday working with her on a new food plan, which I hate to even call it a food plan, but what I was excited about is that most of the stuff that's on there is stuff that I already eat. It's just portion sizes and kind of a menu of sorts where, you know, I have like 6 proteins, 6 lean proteins, 2 fruits. So I just choose like what I want to have at every meal from that list and tally up. And what was amazing was that we did like a sample day of what I would eat, and not everything got used up from my categories. So interesting. It's going to be nice to pay better attention to the groupings of food. I think that's going to be a really easy lifestyle switch for me. Easy, so to speak. Sugar, kicking sugar, another thing altogether. But I also had an amazing session with a new coach, Haven Boggs. He's a marriage and family therapist in Dallas. And we're working on Skype, although last night I just called him from my car so I could have privacy. The kids weren't asleep yet, so I went and had a creative call from my phone, call from my car, and good stuff came of it. For one, we talked about the spirit of parenting is positive parenting, and from that stems a few things. One, keeping calm. Good idea. This is something I really need to work on, keeping calm with my kids when I get totally tired and taxed. And I know this, and this is part of what we're talking about here. This was all based on goals that I sent him from a questionnaire he had of what my parenting goals were. So that's where all this comes from. But with my oldest, Amira, she's 3, I find that I get to hothead mommy quite a lot, and it's totally ineffective, and it's frustrating, and I don't like being that mommy. So we talked about some things that I can do to avoid that. For myself, 3 things. 1, recognize when I'm getting upset. 2, take a time out for myself. And 3, do some sort of emotional regulation. Breathe, do some kind of calming exercise, call a friend, whatever stuff comes to mind. Additionally, he talked about the police, how the police are always really calm and effective in getting you to do what they need you to do. So that will be my new thing, is calm mommy police. And, you know, Amira is actually a really spirited but wonderful and smart girl. And part of what I'm feeling is that I don't give her enough positive attention, and so she just gets negative attention from me. And so one thing he said is to catch her being good, like every 10 minutes. Literally every 10 minutes through the day. Not big doting attention for this, but just little praises. So this is my new mode of operation, and I'm super excited because I think it's going to work. Amira's really smart and she's really sweet, and I think she just hasn't had enough of my attention. So that, in addition to adding some serious floor time play with her, I think is going to change things. And ironically, I have to share this with you. So that was last night, was my session with Haven, Mr. Boggs, I should say. And this morning, Amira asked me to read her a book. And what she brought to me was this amazing book called Bobby B. And I'm going to read it to you because it's seriously poignant to what's going on in my life. Bobby is a busy bee, buzzing to and fro. Working hard, he darts about, whizzing high and low. Collecting pollen for the hive, he works throughout the day. He's never finished, so there's just no time to stop and play. As he darts from flower to flower, he talks to all his chums. Bobby loves his garden home. He's friends with everyone. They all think he works too hard. It seems he never plays. They say, he's such a busy bee, as Bobby flits away. One day the friends play happily as Bobby buzzes by. Come and have a game with us, says Bella Butterfly. Bobby buzzes to a halt. The game looks really great. And though he's still got work to do, maybe it can wait. And so for once he joins in too and finds it so much fun. Bobby has a lovely time playing with everyone. Now busy Bobby buzzes by. He works throughout the day, but he makes sure that there's always time for him to play. Seriously, my 3-year-old is a friggin' Zen goddess. I can't believe that this is the book she chose today. We haven't read this book in years. So I'll show you the picture of Bobby. Bobby is so happy that he took time to stop and play. So that's me, new mommy, playing with my friends, my girls. There are my girls. All right, talk to you soon.